Hello everybody and welcome to 1Hotel 72 London Euston to Manchester Piccadilly. Drive this Avanti West Coast service from London Euston to Milton Keynes Central in a 390/0. You know the score by now. We're going from London to Milton Keynes and then Milton Keynes to Crewe. I was going to play some 171 pack, but I don't know, my taste has been a little bit soured since doing the last one, so I thought I haven't done some Trent Valley because there's been a massive patch and I've been playing lots of things that aren't Trent Valley. So we'll play some Trent Valley and then we'll come back to the 171 pack at a later date. Let's get in the train. Let's bob the DRA on. But yeah, if I tried doing a service in an 805 or an 807, I'd just get an out of memory error, so we'll do a 390 because the 390 will actually work. It's getting warm in here though. It's always warm. Having a console is like having a heater. I don't really know why we put the heater on in the summer, but we do. For whatever reason. That coaster is absolutely soaked. Don't ever put a drink in the freezer. Or if you do, don't fill it to the extent of the top of the bottle because it's going to expand. Rookie mistake that from me. I hate when the headphone wires get tangled up, it pisses me off. To no extent. An extreme extent. Why is it saying left doors are open, please? Oh, maybe that's just the internet. Yes, vehicles parked. Hey? Oh, it's because I got it in there. Yeah, not too bad. Thank you very much for asking. How was your day? I'm actually a little bit annoyed because I was meant to go be seeing my friend who is an IRL bus driver. I was meant to go be seeing him at work. I set my alarm for 5:30 and yeah, it went kabunk. Right, it didn't go kabunk, I just didn't hear it. Boost mode. Boost mode is an absolute necessity if you're driving this thing. Trent Valley run, or just to Milton Keynes. Now we'll do the whole Trent Valley. Ooh, what's this bit of 805 action? It's weird because how comes it can load a service that has the minute without crashing, but it can't load a service that has you being it. If that makes sense. Like, it loaded in this 390 service with the 805s present, but if I tried loading up that 805 service, it'd be like, nope, out of memory, crash. Just about to eat dins, or what we got for dinner. Is that my 40? No, it's not till later. Chow mein. Oh, that is naughty. I really want to get a Too Good To Go bag because they seem like really sick. Like, they seem like a really nice way of getting some decent food. Pendo. Yeah, how have we all been enjoying the recent West Coast Mainline releases? Trent Valley and Crewe Preston. Crewe Preston looks like an absolute shitter on the Xbox. Genuinely looks worse than Trent Valley. That TFW 153 service is a bitch to load. Yeah, I bet. TFL 153 service, now that would be something. Imagine you're on the tube and a stupid 153 turns up. LOL. Oh. Here it goes up to 50. Yeah. I was watching British Ace do a video and it was performing well, like frame rate wise. It was blurry the whole time, and then it crashed on him. Right, let's go 50 miles an hour. Steep gradient. Then it crashed on him. So it's like, don't get me wrong, Trent Valley's not any better, but I'm not going to pay money for 2 crash prone routes. I'm only going to get 1. Well, I shouldn't have even got this, to be honest. I wish I had refunded it within the time available, because their quote-unquote performance updates haven't actually done anything. I mean, it took them a year to get Birmingham Crew in a state where it won't crash. Am I going to have to wait a year until I can play Trent Valley properly? Sorry, not ranting, but like, you can't sell something that's broken. Like, do you know what I mean? If I sold you a car and said it had no brakes, but it was in absolutely immaculate condition, I'm a lying twat. But, you know, when they say, oh yeah, the performance on this is good, but it just crashes all the time, you know, to be fair, you can still refund it on Xbox if you wanted to. They'll approve it if you use the right option. So where would I go to do that? Because I looked in my order history because I thought it'd be on there. And then I googled how long the Xbox refund policy is, and it says it's only 2 weeks. I refunded all my TSW DLC on Xbox when I moved to PA. Hey, that's smart, you know. That's smart. Did you get it all back? I really need to shave my moustache. Sorry, I know that's random, but like, it's getting to the point where the top bit can touch the bottom lip. Damn. How'd you refund on Xbox then? TSD. Nice. Had to wait a week but got it all. Nice. I'm tempted to refund the 805 and buy it for the sale price. Thoughts? What's that speed limit for? 100. But yeah, I was going to play the 171 pack, but one Golf 06 has left me with a rather sour taste. Or was it one Golf 08? I don't know, whichever one's bad. I don't know if it's just that service or any service into Brighton, but I don't know. I'd refund the 805 and see if it's improved Trent Valley. Yeah. Cool. Cheers, man. 100 still. It is a rather sweltering 11 AM. It is 24-25 degrees, which is warm for this time of morning. Should be getting up to 28 only today, but tomorrow it'll be getting up to 34 degrees. Fuck that. 105. Not a warm sort of person. Yeah, I'm saying that when the cold comes, I'm probably not a cold sort of person either. I want some rain. You will lose the West Coast Main Line have Birmingham Crew timetables, just remember. Yeah, I mean, it's on a sale at the moment, so I'll probably just refund it and buy it back on the sale price. If you know what I mean. Boing. Yeah, a bit cheeky, a bit naughty, but hey. There's no rules. It's not like it's money laundering or anything. And if so, at least if it's been laundered, it's clean. See what I mean? What's a bit of money laundering between friends? Oh dear. 72 stock and DC line. No buggeries yet. I would wait for Trent Valley to get a thumbnail, but I can already tell you how that's going to go. I think I will get a thumbnail on Trent Valley though. Now we're 125 all the way to Bushy. Pretty sure that station or the station before that was North Wembley. That's one of the stations me and Maverick considered train spotting at. So it's you get quite a good view. Harrow and Wealdstone. Tell you what, though, put a bottle of juice in the freezer, or a bottle of squash rather, and you are living life to its full extent. DSD. Sorry for AFK, just hunting the Microsoft account page for the refunds. Sick. Don't you worry. I shouldn't really be hearing that. Meow. But yeah, it turns out they have broken the announcements for the 171. Because I went to put it in the Discord, to report it in the Discord. On the feedback thing, and somebody had already reported the same issue for PlayStation. On PS5 Pro, I think it was. So, yeah. Can you do stuff from a proper web browser or just mobile? Probably both. Right, let's come down to 110. That's gay. I can break in the 171 and the 170. I can break in the 171 and the 170. Still hasn't got the right sums, is it not? I thought they'd done that right after it launched. Oh, are you talking about the ScotRail 170? I forget that there's a few different 170s now. Nope, yeah. Sick. We're through Bushy. At 110. Got a bit of lean on here. green. Oh, a couple of 710s in the station. Couple of toots for the workers, is it? Yeah, it's X's down. And a freight train, rare to see on the Evero timetable. It's nice that Trent Valley only has 2 timetables. We haven't got to worry about Evero reduced, normal, all of that. The lighting in the tunnels is a lot better than I can remember. Oh, look at us, closing up to this 350 at menacing speeds. It's gone up to 125. Let's go at even more menacing speeds. I feel like this service might be ending at about 12:30 UK time, which is in about an hour and 25 minutes. No, about an hour and 30 minutes. Like Kings Langley. Oh damn. Even Bro's too good to stop here. Oh hello. Another freight train. I'm upset I missed that. Pause for doors. I wonder what that means. As in, like, are the doors doing the mannequin challenge? Like, what's going on here then? The condensation from this bottle drops on me one more time. Right, I swear, I'm gonna lose it. Wait for doors to open, don't rush. Pause for the doors. Ah! It always does that, and I don't know why. Damn, that's looking rather American. It's nice that they're making a noise at least. But yeah, I don't think Arriva Hemel Hempstead have any of these buses. I mean, considering that they're right hand... Oh, no, they're... Yeah, are they right hand drive? They might have been. Not sure, I didn't look at them properly, I just know that they're very Americanised, and anything Americanised you automatically know is... say the least. Maybe not the Class 70 though. Maybe the Class 70 is the only thing that's Americanised that isn't. "24 minutes. So we've seen one dual set of 805s, and I think that's it. No more Everos if I'm correct. I wonder if we'll see one before we get to Milton Keynes. That's not quite an Evero. We're coming up to Berkhamsted. Green signal. Double yellow on the line. Right. There's a 350. Round the bend we twist. Nice. I'm craving some cookies, you know, some triple chocolate cookies. I've been working in a bakery the last week, and the last thing you cook, or last thing you bake rather, I suppose, is cookies. And you have to put all these different kind of cookies on the trays, and the trays go in the oven. There's no point putting them in the oven separately. You might as well use the oven to its maximum potential. Yeah, you have to set out all these cookies and shortbreads and yum. Oh, nice reminder. I have an ice cream sandwich in the freezer, BRB. I'm gonna go grab it. But maybe it's gone. Maybe it's not there anymore. I don't actually know what I'm doing at this point. Oh, there's some strawberry ice cream cones in the freezer. Nom nom. LOL. Oh, why did I do that? I wanted to see where we were. 18 miles from Milton Keynes. Tring. I wonder if we'll see Maverick. Where are you? That could be an issue. Sorry. Wait, don't move. Hang on, only use photo mode. I did that 2-hour 323 run today. It was nice. 2-hour 323 run. This could be a problem. Let me just get a photo of that, so I can report it later. Not even sure if there's a West Coast Mainline South feedback thing in the Discord. There should be 16 miles. Yeah, precisely. I see a road. I see a car park next to a pond. Oh, what a place to park your car. If that car park exists, that'd be a heavenly place to spot trains. I mean, it's weird. We're not even that far from London and we're seeing quite a lot of countryside already. And crew to Wolverton? Question mark? Valley, there's 323 runs with the crossing 323, they're 2 hours long from Wolverton to Crewe. Oh, Wolverton. Yeah, they go from Wolverton Works. Do you get clear running the whole time? I mean, I'll be honest. Mac 323 clears. But obviously we won't get into that. The first one stops at Stafford, Rugby and Wolverton. As in, like, for a path. We're not talking, like, oh yeah, come on passengers, come get on this ECS movement. But it's line speed the whole way. You can cheese the way. What do the 323s do again? 90, is it? Not driven a 323 in a little while. So wait for instruction BU. It's wait for instruction, but if you move the signal turns green. Oh, okay. Yeah. 90 miles an hour. Good to know. Coming through a Leighton Buzzard. What a place Leighton Buzzard is. We're at 9.1 miles away from Milton Keynes. Nice try. Was on that straight away. What wouldn't this be such a thumbnail? That is some serious tilt. Don't tilt to the point where you whack the tunnel off. If you're a fan of politics, which I certainly am not, but if you are, the United Kingdom Prime Minister has resigned. Have you seen the Birmingham to Crewe runs on the Evero timetable? Are you talking about like with the 807? I've seen there's a couple on there. I don't know why I did that. Yes, indeed there is. The 807 I think has 2 full line runs on Birmingham Crewe. It's probably in there a lot as AI as well, but I now can't get Birmingham Crewe to load either. I mean, I've put in the Trent Valley feedback section, like, is there any more updates coming? Because I can't load the game at the minute, and the 805, 807, and all aboard's 350s are the worst trains in TSW for performance. There we go. Is that a decent thumbnail? I don't really want the 350 to be the foreground. There we go. Go for that actually instead. I mean, I'll try and load into the 807 on Birmingham Crewe after this before we start the Trent Valley section. But I don't think it works. Surprisingly not yet anyway. But I mean, they like to blame hardware, not the routes. Yeah, all the core game. It's never a DTG problem, it's always an everybody else problem. Oh, but guys, don't complain, it's not productive. It's not productive for the developers. Would it be productive for the developers if we all went away and picked a different game? Do you know what I mean? Would it be productive then? Come on guys, just turn layers off. Forget you paid like £800 for a game that barely works and DLC that will barely load, but come on guys. Turn the layers off. Please tell me nobody's complained, because like, come on guys, that's not productive. Anyway, trying to stop at Milton Keynes. Turning off layers didn't do much, even Matt admitted that. Baffling. Yeah, I'm not turning my textures to HD, you can do one. I'm pretty sure they said they have an engineer working on it. So like, we can only hope. Yeah, that's true. You could say that. Oh, what is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 8805 again. Looks so nice. I'm nearly spadding. Let's get the all-important save out of the way. Nice. Here we are at Milton Keynes. And that is going to be the end to the first part of this journey. If you are leaving us here, thank you for travelling with us. And if you are staying to the bit of the next portion on Trent Valley Line, thank you very much. And yeah, please do like if you have enjoyed. And follow on Twitch if you haven't already. And I shall see you all in the next half. Well, the next like 2/3 really. Is that another Evero? Boo, we want Everos. Welcome to 1 Hotel 72, the second part of this service where we'll be going from Milton Keynes to Crewe. Calling it Stafford. Yeah, we brought this service down up from London rather. Technically down if you're looking at the track map. So yeah, let's go take it back up now. Vigilance. AWS. DSD. Let's put the lights on. Nice. Buggy as far. So starters, blurs, crashes this TSW engine, modified even more. Lovely. How was I supposed to leave at 03? Like, how was I meant to leave at 03? I'm going to try and run this without the HUD on. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. First things first, always got to be cheeky. Boost mode active. Milton Keynes. Oh, hello. Here's the... Wait, the Everos weren't there. There was a double set of Everos, but they left. 8050 to Battle Salty somewhere between 25 and 26. This has lost it. Use the cab door. Oh, spicy. NSFW tag. Required if going HUDless. Does that mean something a bit naughty that I've not got? Miles to Stafford. Not safe for work. Oh, okay. Fair enough. Fair enough, I get you. It's 125 all the way. I think it's 125 for like 20 miles. God dang. Hello, 390. We leave you to be. Yeah, I know that when I come out of a tunnel, you go into a tunnel, and as soon as you come out, it comes down to 120. And then from there, my knowledge is a bit pear-shaped. Email. Max EDLF is now following you on Twitch. Thank you very much for the follow, buddy. Hope you are enjoying the stream. Oh, and if you're watching this on YouTube or Twitch, feel free to join the Discord. Best goddamn William genuinely snorted. Yeah, not bad, Max. Yourself? Are you a TSW player? What's your favourite route? Here we are coming up to Wolverton. Nice. 125. This is a nice bridge, you know. Wolverhampton. Not Wolverhampton, Wolverton. Did I say Wolver? Oh, I don't actually know. Oh, hello, 390. Wow. There's a lot of stuff on here. I mean, passenger stats are now surpassing pre-COVID levels, I want to say. So, yeah, I mean, there will be a lot of trains needed. Trains are busy again. Nice. TSD. Speed set. Yay, busy lines. Many train such shenanigans. Almost as shenanigansy as those chicken nuggets I saw you eat last night. Didn't think about sharing. Come on, mate. Did you get a share box of 20? Should have shared them. I mean, bollocks is 20 a share box. 20 is a I'm eating it all for myself box. Will they nationalise Thomas GBR soda? Do you know what? I would not put it past them. I genuinely... Oh, no. They're actually going to do it now, innit? We're going to get, like, Gordon, who's an absolute patriot. Or something like that. Exactly. How many... What's the maximum amount of nuggets you can order in Australia? That's, like, set in the menu? Because here it's... Is it 4, 9 and 20, I think, over here? Oh, hello, what is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, oh, double set of 5. As a menu item, 20 pack, I'm sure. As a total order, 8 20 packs. How do you know? Did you order all 8? Did you get them eaten in a night? Or 80 McNuggets in a night? I'm so craving a doner kebab. Kebab. Bye bye Northampton. I really want to do one of those 2 hour and 15 minute 350 services again. But the more I think about it, the more I realise I actually don't. Nuggies and cheeseburgers they used to have. $1 cheeseburgers. Num num num. Stupid sound on Roblox, man. If you know, you know. Num num num. You got trolled and then got Mackey's. Speaking of which route I like best, first of all I like West Coast Main and Trent Valley. Second of all, I'm actually in the process of connecting the Trent Valley to West Coast Main on South route. I'm currently looking amazing, and when I'm finished I'll publish it on the community as a mod, meaning we will be able to drive crew straight through to London. I'll be making a new timetable as well. Nice! Well, top work, man. Christ, could you imagine if we had London to crew on the console? It'd never work. We wouldn't get anywhere. I mean, DTG could have done all the board studios a helping hand by extending their West Coast main line up to Rugby when they actually made it. That's a mighty admirable effort. That's a mighty admirable effort. Indeed. I hate that you can't... I hate how ugly the windows look on this thing. Like, who wants windows that look like this? Like, sorry? No thanks. I think the route has gone blurry as well. Yeah, I mean, you could say that. I mean, what I would say is, like, because the Trent Valley route, is Rugby to Stafford, IRL. That is what's considered the Trent Valley. So the fact they've gone from Milton Keynes all the way to Crewe is a bit nuts. All Aboard Studios could have done a lot of things. Indeed. Yeah, it's a lot of work. Sounds like it, man. See, this is the tunnel. I knew we were approaching it, and I just wanted to double check. I think this is my first time doing it hardless. Second time actually. But first time since having played a load of other DLC. I'm not buying that 70. Am I? I don't know, man. Depends how much it actually does on Midland Main Line. Because that's the only real route I'd be able to play it on without it crashing. Is that back up to 12? No, not yet. 125's around the corner. I am cautious after the 90, but I'll probably day one it. Fair enough. Yeah, I'm just worried about the performance of it on South, Trent Valley and Birmingham Crewe. To the point where I genuinely wouldn't see it as a sensible purchase. Oh my god, I'm sweating. Do you know what? These headphones are rancid. It's all the headphones. That's the whole reason why I feel like I'm baking. Right, 125 EPS. We got 58 miles to Stafford. To be honest, any DLC going forward is going to be a dice roll for the consoles, I feel, especially Xboxes or Xbox S's. I want to upgrade to a Series X, I just don't see it as a viable purchase. Like, why would I spend 300 quid for a console just to have more memory for this game? Do you know what I mean? I mean, look at this. Why can't it be like this all the time? Let's get the photo mode shot, man, because god damn, is it beautiful. But as far as the 70, you know, I'll be honest, best performance and you're welcome to guinea pig my experience. Can you trade your S in for an X? Yeah, could do. But like, I only bought it for £200, and given how much I've used it and how in like extremely hot weather, it's probably like melting on the inside, which ain't good. And also, there are no second-hand game shops in town now, which sucks. We used to have a game, which was expensive, but like, it was nice to have, do you know what I mean, just in case. And we used to have a CEX, but that's now gone. The game went because the CEX was there, essentially, because CEX was always cheaper. And then CEX went because, I don't know, couldn't do anything else with it. Right, coming down to 110. Yeah, that's true. It does have 10 gig and the Series X does have 16 gig, but I just can't warrant it. car more and spending all that money. Not right now, anyway. Right, down to 110. I mean, it's sort of cheating if you keep using the hard bar. Hey. I'll remember this stuff eventually. So 110 just before the next tunnel. I want to say the textures were flicking between crap textures and bad textures there. It's not just 6 extra gigabytes though, it's 6 gigabytes that the Xbox can use for streaming on OS, which means TSW can get 10. Right now it's gigabytes. Yeah, true, but I don't know, I got a cooling fan for a Series S. If I don't have a Series S, it's just a bit of a waste really, isn't it? But I'll definitely look into it. What does an Xbox Series X even cost? Let me go on Google. Sorry, chat's going to be closed for a second. Xbox Series X. £499. Let's look at this. Okay, it's 125. 397. $269 on eBay. 380 at CX. Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't trust eBay, personally. Got bad experiences with that app. 49. Yeah, fair enough. But then part of me is just like, at this point, should I just wait for the next generation of consoles? Which is probably, actually, come to think of it, probably when DTG will do away with TSW, when the next generation of consoles comes out. Why am I just staring at the map? That's not good content. Coming through Rugby, it's 125 the whole way through Rugby in a Pendo. Oh, look at us go! No TSRs about today either. I want to do a TSW train spotting video at Rugby. Is that like Steam's version of a console? But that has all the PC goodness. That sounds interesting. Tell me more, my good sir. There really is lots of traffic about. Yes, but actually PC with Steam, not locked console. Ooh, nice. Do they have a release date, or do they know when else they're going to be coming out? Launching this year, I hope. Should be 800 AUD. That's like £600, I swear. £400? Okay. That's not bad. As the stream just stopped. Okay, there we go. PNB BRB. Damn, bro's freestyling mid-video. Do you mind, dog? Can I pet that dog? God, it's warm. My fan has stopped, that's why it's warm. Just give me 2 seconds. Right, that's better. Fan is now on. Whoa, no. Yeah, Stafford. 24 minutes. 24 minutes to 42 miles. That seems like that seems almost impossible. But, hey, we'll give it a go. Where's Tamworth? I don't think Nuneaton's far. Wait, sorry. Map. Nuneaton, Atherstone, Polesworth, Tamworth, Lichfield, Rugeley, Stafford, Crewe. Nice. But yeah, this route is really nice, it's just a shame the way it performs. Because I would enjoy playing this route if it was any good, but yeah. It is what it is. I wonder if on the Steam Cube, if you could download the Xbox app, like you can on PC. I mean, I doubt it, but that would be cool. So then I can play Xbox stuff on it. Because you kind of tempted me. It's just like Birmingham's Crew, rough launch, these patches, mostly good with a few rough bugs. So you can or you can't? Just download Xbox app, just install it all. It's a genuine PC. So what's so special about it then? The fact that Steam are launching it themselves, or? Oh no, brain is not braining today. It also has Steam OS. Steam Tech, but desktop and better spec. Huh. Interesting. do a little quick Google search. 18 cube. Yeah, I don't think that's how you spell steam. Oh, that's tiny. Oh my days. So it's just like any other PC. But like a Rubik's Cube size. Huh. Might have to get one of them. Might have to. What station is this? Ah, Nuneaton. Blessed by Steam. Is it? Oh my god, Nuneaton is not blurry. $170. Oh my god, big boy. Set. Alright, damn, I wasn't familiar with your game. Honestly, game is the god of gaming. Oh, line. Where's that come from? Where'd that come from? Okay, intriguing. I want to know why that 170 thought it was a class 790, but Nuneaton looks like the textures are uneaten. Exactly. Very, very clever pun. I'll give you... Do you know what? I'm gonna say I'll give you a 7.5 out of 10 for that one. Beans on toast for lunch, guys. Anybody else in that same boat? Whee! 7.5 is a fair effort, it is indeed. Oh shit! Thought this was around here. You absolutely have to. I even put a little bit of barbecue sauce in there just to make it that tiny bit richer. If you don't do that, you should start doing that. You know in your Discord server, where you had the rules, how do you set up your rules like that? Is that something you have to do through like Sapphire or something? Because I need to create a rules section for the Discord, just because it's missing one. Most of that stuff was done via Sapphire. Sick. Why is it not holding me? What speed's that on? Alright. Okay, I don't have speed set on. Okay, cool. Hello. 805. Nice. Do speed set shortcuts work for the Pendo? What was the shortcut again? X. X. plus RB/RT. Doesn't look like it. Is it on? I don't know. Nah. Wouldn't appear so. 26 miles to Stafford. Gone through the miles fairly quick. Not quick enough for my stomach, which is just screaming, I'm hungry. I'm so hungry I could eat a damn dog. I shall try that in the 807 though next time I do it. POV. Feed me, literally. I wonder if we have bacon actually. Is that a bit too naughty? I think that might be a bit too naughty for lunch. Can I eat that dog? Can I pet that dog? Can I pet that dog? Can I pet that dog? Nah, I got no rolls for that. Just got bread. I'm gonna have to get creative with bread. I mean, you do what you want with your bread, but I'm certainly not getting too creative with mine. On a ranch, cheese and tomato. Bread is bread, rolls is bread. Bread. Bread, bread. Bread, bread, bread. Bread, bread, bread. Bread, 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 bread. Oh dear. So if you get bread, you put it with bread, bread. You have bread, bread, bread. If you put the bread, bread, bread with bread, 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 with bread, you get bread. Bread, 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 bread. Oh dear. Where are we coming through now? That's why I say to the spider. Oh, what's the joke? What is that? It's a 170. Tampa. 70 height. Where's he off to? Birmingham New Street. What a place. I have Strasbourg for my sarnies right now, but it's almost 9 PM and it's more evening tea time. 9 PM? Oh yeah. Yeah. Bread. How thick do you like your bread? I'm personally like a thick kind of guy. I'm not an extra thick because that's a bit much, that's a bit excessive. I don't need to be having a limousine as bread. Toast cut. Let me Google this. Alright. Yeah. Fair enough. How do you cut your sandwiches? I like corner to corner myself. I'll go from top left to bottom right. If you go from bottom left to top right, that's just weird. Even though it's practically the same thing, but like that's just a weird amount of effort you're putting in there. Look at this, no blurries. Not far from Stafford. Why am I so small? I can barely even look out the window. You always cut in triangle as it's more sandwich, and that's just true. Fair enough. Now use a cookie cutter. Use a cookie cutter. Get circles. Circle sandwiches. I cut right-handed, so always top left, bottom right. Good man. Where is this? Lichfield? Yep, this is where the 323s would be if I hadn't disabled the layout. Left-handed for writing and right-handed for everything else. You dirty dog. Boo. Why does 323 hate? Disabled the smelly 220. Nah, I don't know. The 350 just does nothing. And I have actually disabled a 220 layer. I've disabled it appearing from Stafford to Stoke, because what's the point of a Voyager that's going to be shown from here to then just be gone by there? Do you know what I mean? Do I need to slow down yet? No, still 125. But yeah, I don't find disabling layers very productive, which is, you know, apparently what matters. You know, it doesn't matter if something's broken. If it's not productive, that's the real bad thing. I've disabled RHGT 323 Northern and ROG/TFW layers. You never really see them anyway. It's not stop crashing though. Yeah, exactly. What's the point of doing something when there's no difference? I mean, I don't know. I don't know, Jeff. I don't know, is it? Stream's frozen. Oh, never mind, I just had it paused. That's never good. 11 miles in 7 minutes. My phone is autocorrecting TFW to TFL. Well, that's not good. TFW is far superior. Speaking of TSW, I might get the TFW Pacer tomorrow. Try it out. So I was speaking with Rex, and he said it is a very good DLC. On top of the fact that you also said that it's a very good DLC as well. So, 2 people saying it's a good DLC, that's enough for me to buy it. Yeah. Cardiff City is a very nice route. Hopefully having 3 units to drive it and 2 timetables to drive on will just make it that little bit better. I mean, let's save this now. Now that we're 8 miles from Stafford, could you imagine if I lost all that driving? Rugley, Rugeley Trent Valley. Nice. Yeah, it's £10.39 currently, instead of £12.99. 85. That's a big... There is a bug that you won't see here. There is a bug that you won't see any 153s on the 142 timetable, but only if you pick a 142. Why is that then? Do the 153s still show up as 150s? Are they just not there at all? Right, down to 65. Hello, Evero. That's weird. So is every service just a 142 then, or? Why is it so bad? Wow, okay. Was this what I need to slow down to 65 for? Oh yeah, I was going to say, why didn't I need to do that last time? But last time it had me on the slow lines all the way from Tamworth to here. So it was just 100 the whole way. Right, let's go. JT said it's fixed their end, so no. So it's likely in the patch backlog, yeah. Well, have you played it since the patch that came out on last Tuesday? I think there's meant to be another patch soon. In my opinion, it's worth it for the busier timetable on 30. So, oh yeah, forgot about the 37 layers. Also get a few more liveries. But aren't there blurries now on that route? Oh, I'm positive I played it on one of my last 2 streams. Okay. Game has gone blurry now. Apologies about that, don't know what happened there. Yeah, interesting. TAS went off because I was speeding, which is the first time I've had that happen in a long while. Went to 142 on this past Saturday stream, and it was still bugged. Well, that's not good. Oh, hello. I've done that service. That was the service I was doing. It comes over there, and I was so late that I ended up blocking 2 Everos. No, an Evero, a pair of 350s behind that Evero, and on the other fast line I slowed a 390 down. Right, get that hard off. Slowing down. Not long now till lunchtime. What's an astronaut's, when does an astronaut eat? At launch time. Sorry, that was, yeah, okay. Oh damn, I didn't need so much braking, bloody hell. Does the 142 get blurry textures? Oh, not for me, that's PS though, so I can't say yes for you. Sick. I was wondering what that was in relation to. Hang on, I could... yeah, I should really be paying more attention there. Because I could have had that red before Stafford. And I'm pretty sure it goes down to 25, so let's slow down for that. Green. Right, let's do this. Stop. Was Pendo there? Tons of tones, because of why the flip knot. 4 to 8. Don't think we're quite in that category. We are in the 9 to 12 category though. Nice. Into there. Doors open.
52. Avanti West Coast service to London Euston. Calling at London Euston only. Will
That ain't me,
passengers
Chief.
intending to travel on this service please join the train now, as it is ready to leave. Platform 1 for the 1852 Avanti West Coast service to London Euston.
30 seconds late here. Let's give it full beans out of this station. You know, I'd say it would be one of the safer options as far as DLC goes, and you know, and you can, I know, turn off the Cardiff Central AI going via Queen Street and not miss the thing. There are AI cross-country stock and GWR stock. Oh yeah, there's the Riviera stuff, isn't there? AI freight runners. Kill them if you're on the other part of the route. And that should be hunky-dory. Well, that is good to know. Yes, very, very good to know indeed. Oh, nice. Calculator. Straight up to 110. Where we'll probably stick at 115. Just because there's that speed change. Not far outside of Crewe. Not far outside of Stafford, sorry. Right, let's get going. 22 miles in 18 minutes? That's doable. Look, spinning wind turbines. Look at that. That is awesome. But yeah, if you've made it this far into the video or the stream, thank you very much for staying around. We are currently on 78 Twitch followers, I do believe, and 382 YouTube subscribers, so thank you all very much for that. It is very, very greatly appreciated. Please do subscribe to YouTube if you haven't already, it massively helps me out. And on Twitch if you follow it also massively helps me out. Currently done 100. Also a reminder, and maybe an idea might be if you buy it and it blurry crashes, even if you don't want to refund it, get something. Even if you don't want to, just refund it and get something else. Don't be like me and the 90 and keep a DLC even if it's poo. Even if it's poo power shite. Yeah, probably will do, to be fair. Right, 115. $115 miles an hour. God, I keep yawning. I'm constantly having to mute the mic. It's awful. Yeah, this line we've been used to many a time over Birmingham Crew. Don't be afraid to buy a thing. It's not going to refund it, but don't not buy it because you're not 100% sure. Yeah. If I refunded every DLC that went blurry, could you imagine how much DTG, like how much money I'd get back, assuming it was accepted? You know what I mean? It'd be nuts. Have I turned speeds down? Sorry. No, I haven't. Might have turned off. There's another 390. That's true, but like for Rex and me on PS it's harder to refund, so we, well, me at least, tends to skew more positive sometimes, because we're essentially stuck with it, yeah. PlayStation don't seem like the friendliest group of people, I'll give them that. Microsoft have certainly been friendlier, you could say, or at least the one time I spoke to Microsoft. They were lovely. 12 minutes to 15 miles. So we're 143 miles in already. We're 144 miles in now. Because the journey's 158 miles. So we're nearly there. Nice, where's my ham and cheese and it's all been 150 miles. I don't know, man. I don't know. Email, what's this one about? Why am I getting emails from TikTok now? I don't want emails from TikTok. I don't care. Oh, make this video because this video is popular. Yeah, no. Rail singing one day on Birmingham Crew, maybe. I wonder. Save it because we've done a lot of driving. Got a lot of videos to edit today as well. Preston, yes it does indeed. Birmingham Crew, no, sorry. Blackpool Branches doesn't know, which I find peculiar. Why does West Coast Mainline Preston Carlisle get it, but Blackpool Branches doesn't? Maybe they worked on this timetable before it was a thing, but who knows. Yeah, maybe they'd done the new timetable before rail singing was even a thing in this game. But yeah, definitely peculiar. Maybe there's some kind of technical thing? I doubt so. Because I mean, via a technicality, Great Western Express was a TSW1 DLC. Nice and blurry. It's a good job London North Western Railway didn't give this game licensing. Because their trains aren't exactly represented in the best of pixels, are they? Mildmay was the first route to get rail singing, and that was late TSW5. Yeah, I wouldn't say it was late TSW5. I think March doesn't count a route as being late. Because would you have said Trent Valley? Yeah, would you have said Trent Valley was late TSW6? No, saying that, I suppose that depends when they make the new one. 10 weeks later. Train Sim World 7. TSW 6-7. Could you imagine if they called it that? TSW launched in September. Yeah, TSW 5 launched in September. So March, I suppose that could count as being late. Why is it doing that? 5.9 miles. 8 months is kind of late. October, November, December, January, February, March. 6 months, yeah, that is a bit. I don't know. I suppose it is. It's mild, mate. But I'm not too sure. Just thinking. 110. .3 miles to Crewe. 4 miles to Crewe. At least the game saved that much.
Starting work at 6 AM is not for the weak some days. Especially Saturdays. Still though, Mildmay was the first UK route with it. That was TSW5, and then there was the next one was a TSW6 route. Maybe there'll be a different track asset thing in a TSW4. GWE had remastered and had it added. I think it was Colne has it too, but
train at platform 12 is the 1913 London Northwestern Railway service to London Euston, calling at Stafford, Rugeley Trent Valley, Lichfield Trent Valley, Tamworth, Atherstone, Knighton, Rugby, Milton Keynes Central.